the last month and a half, 3 months of my life, this EFT business keeps coming at me, and a couple people keep, offering it to me, and it seems to be a really powerful, incredibly powerful way to shift some things in your life that are blocking you from complete divine light just flowing through you. So, and it's just such a weird coincidence, but of course, the divine, that we have some very old school tablets here in the house, and I'd like to have Miss Marilyn here, please, lead us in a little, what do you call it?
Call it tapping, it's easy. So, taking off on the song, tuning into love. The way we release negative is by getting it out of ourselves. And this is one tool that is so profoundly effective. It's like just immediate, and it's so much fun to do with little children because they get it. Those of us that have lived a while, we kind of, think ourselves into another place. And if we can just get back to being like a little child. So let's give it a go. Let's have fun with this. So let's tune that channel around. Throw out a couple of things that are just bummers for you in the other world, It's like, what is it that really gets you uptight? Cancer. There's fear.
Exploitation.
Abandonment, greed, unemployment, betrayal. Oh, that's a good one. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. I mean, you can get a feeling on that one. I think just about every single one of us can feel it, whether it's a 3-year-old whose mommy didn't make it back right when he thought it was going to be, or somebody who's a CEO and just got chopped. So what you do is you set it up so that your body gets it by tapping on the karate points right here. And you say, even though I've been betrayed, I'm okay. Say it out loud. Even though I've been betrayed, I'm okay. Do it again. Even though I've been betrayed, I'm okay. Even though I've been betrayed, I'm okay. And then we tap the end of every meridian on our body just with the I've been betrayed. And we start here at the inside of the eyebrow, and we say, I've been betrayed. And the outside of the eye, I've been betrayed. And below the eye, I've been betrayed. Top lip, I've been betrayed. Bottom lip, I've been betrayed. Necktie area, I've been betrayed. And then under the arm, I've been betrayed. If you can't reach that, if your boobs are too big, this way it works too. I've been betrayed. And now, take a big cleansing breath and let all that betrayal go. And let the love in. Oh, yes. So you can use that tool that quickly, that easily with anything. My friend was running through the parking lot, tripped, fell on her face, felt like a fool, banged up her bad knee. She was just like, I'm such a dumb shit. Oh, even though I'm a dumb shit, I'm okay. And she tapped it out. And she tapped it out. And she tapped it out. And she went to the chiropractor that afternoon, and the chiropractor said, well, you told me what you did, but I can't see it. Your knee is fine. What did you do? She's like, hey, it works. So, tune it into love, you guys. You brought married at the temple on Wednesday night. I'm so lucky, you guys. You guys, they got my back every year, and I guess I'm eating it up. So,
I'm just going to tell a little story. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And it is kind of sad, but I'm feeling so much love right now, I might feel a little out of it when I tell it. So I'm going to just tell a story. 3 years ago was my first burn, and I came here with a new love, who I had only met a few months previously. I had gone through a pretty nasty divorce, husband affair while I was pregnant, la-di-la-di-la-di-la. I was living in England, and I left, came back to America, new baby, divorce, no job, starting over. So here I was on the Playa 3 years ago, throwing my old wedding ring into the fire, kissing myself with it. And I felt like, I can let go of my anger too. And a lot of it I did. My ex is one of my best friends, and John's great friends with him, and I kind of felt like, I'll let go of that, and look what I got. And a lot of that's true. But, man, does life work you and test you and challenge you. You think you paid your dues, so now you get to live easily the rest of the time. Boom. So, as many of the choir know and have loved me through, 6 weeks before last year's burn, my beautiful, wonderfully talented 23-year-old sister took her life. And she'd been recently diagnosed bipolar, and it was a manic ride of messiness and drugs, and she didn't make it. And I came here pretty numb, trying to just deal, and the choir lifted me up, and I got to sing the first time, really exposing myself by myself, and it did a lot for me going back. I believed in miracles. You should all believe in miracles. And I went home. To the first day I got back, my mom attempted to jump off the bridge. My mom is like my other half, like John and my son. And I loved my sister. She was like a daughter to me when she was little. But my mom, we talked every day. And your mom, she gave birth to you. And I had a very difficult, quit my work that I had, challenging next 10 weeks because we lost her. And yes, she didn't make it. The guilt consumed her. She blamed herself for my sister's passing. So guilt, useless emotion, people, right there. That's lesson number 1. Your guilt does not serve anything. So if you've got guilt, pass it out. Here's guilt. Let it go, right? It never, ever, ever serves at all. Guilt and shame. Anyway, next lesson. I didn't know that. So my mama went. And the last 9 months have been a journey, as you can imagine. I felt the love from so many people, from so many places. Yes, thank you. And one of the things I was really dealing with was anger that I had there, and I can admit it, so that's not in this room, with my stepfather. I was blaming him a lot for his sickness, destroying our family. He's suffering with alcoholism. Very sick, the disease that is hard, as many of you probably know. And he was in our family home that my dad, he's my stepdad, and my mom had purchased when I was a little girl. And he was in the house. My mom was living with me while the year before she died because she couldn't be with him. And my sister was uprooted because she couldn't really be there that much. And I was very angry that he was in that house and not my mom and sister. And I have a little brother who I'm not going to look at because I know he's here. He's a wonderful, talented, gorgeous being who lost his mom and sister at only 21, who needed a lot for me to show that I could let go of some of that anger with him. And I'm still working with Tyler. But he's more important, as all your living loved ones and your dead loved ones are, than any of your anger, pissed off, whatever you're struggling with because someone else did you wrong. At the end of the day, am I talking to him already? Right after my sister passed, my mom and I went on a walk. And my mom said, "Laura, this doesn't feel real yet." And I just said, "That's because it isn't real, Mom." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." She just ate that up and looked at me, and I didn't know what. And then I thought about it a lot, even after she went. And none of this is real. Good or bad, right or wrong, yes, no. It's all just love. None of this is real. We're not all separated. Separation's an illusion.
my mom and sister are pure love now, and they are here with all of us. And so all your guilt and your anger, that's not even real. That's bull. You know, that's just this attached fat that you will link on your body and eat it up and gain weight and let it go. And and so when Maddie brought out this song, she put it out to the choir to listen to. She wrote, I was like, you're right about burning the house down. I don't want to do that all year. I'm trying to let that go, so I sang it over and over. And I also got really lucky. I got to go down to San Fran for a day and work on the temple and meet David Best. And he came to our wedding, and he obviously built a temple in 2002, many of you know, for people who lost people to suicide. And all these gifts of people and richness that have come to me because I said, I believe in forgiveness. I believe in love. I believe in surrender. Because if you surrender, that's where God, love, whatever you want to call it, finds you. Way down low. So if you're thinking it's your fault or their fault, it's not your fault. It's not their fault. It's just love. So surrender to that. Thank you. And all those that have suffered.
It was late in the afternoon. The bed that I made was calling my name. And I sank down to the bottom, going over those lies that were keeping me blind. And I don't know what makes it so damn hard to see this house fall apart and shamble. But the bed's been made, so let's call it a day. Lay me down in